All right, number 5. This is the one that most of you feared in class. In the laboratory, you are given 2 small chips of each of the unknown metals X, Y, and Z. So X, Y, and Z are each different metals. You don't know what they are. You're going to be given 2 chips of each of them, along with dropper bottles containing solutions of XCl2 and ZCl2. Notice there's no YCl2, just XCl2 and ZCl2. Describe an experimental strategy you could use to determine the relative activities of X, Y, and Z. So essentially, you're trying to make an activity series out of these 3 metals. Now, this doesn't take any special chemistry knowledge, just a basic understanding of what the activity series is, the fact that you list the most active element first, you list the least active element last, and you create that list. Aside from that, you're just problem solving. You just use critical thinking skills, how to combine these items, these solutions, these metal chips, in order to get experimental results and create your lists. So you do not have to have worded your response in this way to get everything that I'm wanting you to have gotten. This is just a version that is about as complete as you can get, I think. First, place 1 chip of Y into XCl2 and another chip of Y into ZCl2. If Y reacts with one solution but not the other, the activity series can be established because it means Y is less active than one and more active than the other. You're done right then. If Y replaces X but not Z, the series is based on that, right? So if it displaces one but doesn't displace another. If it replaces X but not Z, the series is from top to bottom goes ZYX. If Y replaces Z but not X, then you're going the other way. The series is going to be from top to bottom XYZ. If Y reacts with neither of the solutions, that means that Y is at the absolute bottom. But we only know what's at the bottom now. Now we have to figure out what the top 2 are. Next, put 1 chip of X into ZCl2. If it reacts, that means that X is more active than Z, so that means that the series is going to be XZY. If it doesn't react, that means that the series is going to be ZXY. If Y reacts with both solutions, that means that Y is the most active. You need to figure out what's the second and third. So last you would put a chip of X into ZCl2, and if it reacts, that means that your series is YXZ, and if it doesn't react, that means that your series is YZX. Again, you're simply combining things, recognizing when the reaction occurs, and from the reaction happening, you conclude that the lone metal is more active than the metal that was already in the compound.